Hi, welcome to the Web Design Prototype 11, and this is a list of suggestions how you should use this video. The references for this video can be found on this web page, which is already opened here. And this is where we stop. Okay, the file can be found, was found in C10 Web Design, and we have been building this, and we're almost there. And this is where we stopped. The next thing we want to do is to create a kind of a curtain effect. Okay, if you look at this design, it's really good, but there's a lack of texture, so we want to create a little bit of texture there. So first we finished content, so let's lock up the content. So click on this, the content will be locked, and then your mouse, your curtain layer should be selected. If not, you should select it. So we are going to add kind of curtain effect here. To do that, we need to use the grid of the Fireworks. So let's go to View Grid, Show Grid. You realize there's a grid being created for you, but we need to change the dimension of the grid. So we can say Edit Grid. Instead of 36 × 36, we are going to change it to 10 × 10 pixels. So they created some kind of grid system here. And let me also say Show Grid and also check Snap to Grid. Okay, and then you can zoom in. You can use the zoom button here, or you can do Control mouse wheel to zoom in and zoom out. So let's make sure the pointer key is selected, and then you press your Control key on your keyboard, and then mouse wheel up, I think, to zoom in. Okay, and let's go to the upper left hand corner of this. We are going to create some kind of a curtain effect here. Zoom in. So this is the first one we are going to work with. Okay, this is the first one we are going to work with. We are going to draw a ellipse or circle, you like to call it, and we want a perfect circle or perfect ellipse. So when you draw the circle, press the Shift key. You will draw a perfect circle. So select this, Ellipse Tool, and then press your Shift key. We are going to draw a perfect circle of 20 × 20. That is double the size of your grid. So we stop here. So that is 20 and 20. And we want to change the background color of the circle as the same as your top color here. So choose the fill of the color, and so use the eyedropper to select that so the color is changed, and make sure that there's no stroke. Okay, make sure there's no stroke, and then you change back to the pointer tool and move this to the left, or if you feel like the pointer tool is very difficult to move, you can actually use the arrow key to help you to move shape 1 pixel by move shape by 1 pixel. Okay, so use your left arrow key. Select this. Use your left arrow key to move by 1 pixel, and up arrow key 1 pixel. So you will get the position X is 0 and Y is 70. Okay, so you get a perfect circle around here. If you repeat this around along the x-axis, you will be able to create a kind of curtain effect. But before we do that, we don't want an ellipse. We want a semicircle. So to do that, I'm going to create a kind of effect by punching through another shape. So let me create a rectangle to be used for punching. I'm just going to create a rectangle here. So you create a rectangle. You can't see it, but you can see that you have a rectangle and an ellipse. This is the ellipse, and this is the rectangle. Okay, you cannot see the rectangle. That is fine, but it is here. Okay, you see the dots here. So now press your Shift key to select two shapes. So select the first shape and Shift second shape. So you select two shapes, and then we are going to do a punch. So you go to Modify, Combine Paths, called Punch. So the upper shape is going to punch through the lower shape. So you punch. You realize the rectangle and ellipse are combined into one, which is a semicircle here, as you can see. So now you have a semicircle. So a rectangle punch through a circle gives you a semicircle. You can use the similar techniques to join other shapes. Combine paths. Similar techniques. There's a lot of options here. The probability is infinite. Okay. So now you have a semicircle, and we are going to repeat this. Okay. So you can use the alternate key. That is duplicate. Okay. Or you can do edit copy, edit paste. That's fine too. But I like to use the pointer too. And then alternate key. Press the alternate key, and then duplicate. So now you have two shapes. Okay. And then I select these two shapes. Press the Shift key. So you press the Shift key, click on both, you select both, and then you press the alternate key, you duplicate. Now you have four duplicate shapes. Okay. So as you know that this is exponential growth, so you can do this really easily. Let me zoom it out a little bit, and then I select four shapes by using the Shift key, and then I press the alternate key. Okay, just make sure that now I have 8 of them. Zoom out again, and then I will press select 8 of them. Or you can use the pointer tool to select all of them. Okay, because the rest of the layers are locked, so you're not going to select multiple shapes. And then you press the alternate key. Okay, it's getting a little bit tricky, so you can use the arrow key to shift instead of the mouse. Mouse is getting more difficult, so by using the arrow key, you can almost get a perfect X and Y coordinates. Okay. So I'm happy with 8. I can do 16, but it's get a little bit tricky. So maybe I do one more time. Let me just zoom out and use my selection tool to select all the shapes here. And then I use my alternate key to move, alternate key to duplicate. The best I can. And then I use my arrow key to move. Okay, so now you get 320 times 8. So these are perfect numbers, so it's good. And you need a couple more here. Let me click somewhere else to select, and then I'm going to just select some of them. Alternate key. And duplicate. We are almost there, so okay, this one is not very accurate, so let me zoom in to fix it. Because you can see it's 1 pixel to the right, as you can see the pixel number is wrong, so you use the mouse, so you use the left arrow key on your keyboard to shift it one pixel to your left. That is perfect. Alright, last few circles, so select something else. I'm going to do like 6. and then alternate key, and then obviously it's a little bit out, so I move. I can zoom in a little bit, and I can move 1 pixel to the left and 1 pixel up, so you create a kind of a curtain effect. Okay, save your work. Alright, let me zoom it out and see. So you have a kind of curtain effect on top. If you want to create some kind of drop shadows, you can actually select all of them. Okay, and let me zoom in a little bit. After you selected all of them, you can zoom in to see the effect. Okay, I can add a drop shadow. Okay, I can do a 2 times 2. Okay, and hit enter. You have a kind of drop shadow effect here for all the shapes. I can combine path, but I may need to shift things around, so I'm just going to leave it there. So you have finished creating your curtains. Okay, and then you can collapse them, lock them, so nobody can shift them anymore. And let me go back to 100%, and let me switch off my snap to grid, switch off my show grid. Okay, so you're almost done, and I think this is the last step of the index.fw.png creation. The next step would be to export it to see how it looks like on the web browser. Okay, so the curtain looks pretty good, and it adds texture to your web page. Save your work, and thanks for watching.